覚悟しろドクターヘル。俺のマジンガー Z の全てをかけて。
I think the super, by virtue of having to go over to the opponent and hit them, better be more active. Yeah, he's fucking dunked on me. Friendship is the strongest. I think Rosim's got you there. Yamato pretty strong. Friendship way stronger. Friendship powers all of our other robots. You just saw the Chidasei cutting in the ground, mate. Yep. Like, there's no jiggle. Lottie's got a little bit, no one else has got any jiggle. And then Chidasei fucking pulls that out at the end. No, we haven't done the jiggle yet. You haven't done the jiggle yet. Next time I play this game, when I pick the lady, then you'll get it. Pick the jiggler for you. Like, all I've seen of it is that actual cut-in, like someone just showed me that, and I'm like, that's fucking intense. You could get used to this. Is there a jiggle with 9-9? No, 9 sits in the back. And when I do Z2, you'll get fucking, well, part 2. You lose your mind over the jiggling. Someone else who had the worst cut-in, I think the worst cut-in is definitely Hibiki. And the lady whose name like Suzune is Bless. Because remember that cut-in they've got when he scrolls up from the bottom and she scrolls down from the top? Or the other way around, but whatever way around it is, it just ends with her boobs at his head height and her head's not even on the fucking screen. There was also a wild time in the thread when one dude was like, there's no point talking about this thing because people who like it are immune to logic, and it's like, that's very inflammatory. Nice work, dude. And then after that he then went, and I just respond to getting trolled badly, and I get trolled all the time. It's like, dude, there's this little thing where if one person's an asshole to you, it's like, sure, they're an asshole. If two people are an asshole to you, then probably, I mean, yeah, two assholes. If everybody you meet is an asshole to you, then maybe you're the asshole on this one, and you are making, like, the way you hold yourself and communicate makes that happen, and it's on you this time, dude. And it is on that guy, because he's a fucking shit. The man who was angry at G-Recon, yes. Yeah, you pick the lady or the dude at the start, Chidase or Soji, and I picked Soji because there was false information about how the stages went. Gyureko is Reconquista in G, which is a Gundam series that a lot of people don't like, and a lot of people do like, and because the people who don't like it, their criticism is very easily responded to with "you weren't paying attention." The people who don't like it get annoyed because that's really insulting. It turns out. But also, they weren't paying attention. It's true. Like, it's really insulting, but it's also true. Like, there are reasons to not like it and think it's not very good, but the main one that people level at it is often just countered with "you weren't paying attention." Like, it's peak Tomino not explaining things, like stuff just happens. People have like more natural dialogue than other shows. Nobody does exposition dumps. So you do have to pay attention. But there's lots of like little bits in it. Now. But there's lots of little bits in it that are like things happening in the background. Like there's one scene where someone is saying something, they're announcing something, and then a dude in the background makes a worried face and then sidles out of shot. And when you point that out to some people, they go, I didn't notice that. Okay. And it's like, that's an example of the sort of shit it doesn't make in the forefront and do stuff. Like, Tomino's, like, at his worst, he does that a lot. And at his worst, he does it too much and doesn't explain things. And you just like, wait, what did this, wait, what? Which is fair and fine. Yeah, characters sometimes have two conversations at the same time. Like, there is a lady in it who gets brain damage from oxygen deprivation. But you can, there is like, if you pay attention to her throughout the show, you can tell the exact moment when she's got all of her memories back and she begins faking it, like to like fakes like still being all fucked up. But you gotta pay attention to it. Yeah, hero is plus dodge, hit, and crit, based on level. Higher ups, the more you get. Like, there is fan service. I don't think the fan service in it was that bad. It's like there's one bit where there's a lady shoots like a little slingshot catapult rocket at another lady's butt and is like, stop. sticking your butt out and trying to steal my man. She's like, I'm fucking hanging off of a fucking cliff right now. I don't really, like, it's not really a thing I'm up to right now. Guy. He's standing, so I can't get the full friggin' run around. What a shithead. And like, and yeah, but after the butt sticking out slingshot incident thing, I was thinking about the thing, the lady then, when she's getting in the robot and the dude's standing with her, she bends over and puts on the suit, and she bends over towards him, and her shirt rides up a bit, so you can see like down her butt crack, and you know the dimples that ladies get above their bum sometimes. The dude sees them and he makes a face and then looks away. And like, it's not a huge deal is made of it, but it's like, it's just a little incidental thing. That dude has seen that lady's back and butt and is like, hell yeah, this lady's sexy as hell. But I'm pretty sure that dude is also a dude who, when someone explained like the status thing, because there are people in Jireko who, like 1,000 years ago, when there was a food crisis, they were people who were considered worthless by society and would be the first people to be eaten, like, because cannibalism went fucking wild, because otherwise everyone was going to die. And like, still to the current time in the setting, there is still a stigma about them where people are just like, well, they're worthless, right? Like, they're just trash, like nobody likes them. And he's like, he said that was ridiculous, that's outrageous, like that's just completely ridiculous. And it's like, it's an allegory for the Burakumin in Japan, like, and like the caste system in like South Asia. Like, that's actually like a thing that happens. Like the Burakumin, Japan asked Google to remove a fucking village where they live from the map because they don't want to admit that they're real. Like, it's a thing. And he's like, that's ridiculous, they should. And it's like, okay, so you don't know what allegory or metaphor is. I mean, that's fine too, dude, but come on. Is he a total idiot? No. He's mostly an idiot, actually. Like, more than anything. Let's see what we can get with this one. Smash hit, direct attack. Man's encouragement. That from you. No, don't cheer that dude, you loser. And it's like, okay, so you just don't understand allegory and simile. Sure, but that doesn't mean that they don't exist. I'd also like to say that the dude is not a total SJW or something, because they don't really exist. But yeah, Untouchables are like their thing that exists and is real. It's like it's a thing that exists in the real world today, and you're saying that it's ridiculous and too stupid. Okay, what do we got? Who we got that can do shit? This guy can give it a go. Like the dude has had issues. There was one time when like he's got PTSD. Like there was a thing that happened, and like someone said something like a little bit insulting, but not super mega mondo bad. And his response was to like he hopes that their girlfriend dies in a car crash and dies holding them in their arms. And then he's like, and someone's like, "Whoa, dude, that's a bit hardcore." And then it revealed that that's actually what happened to him. But he's been a jerk. He was a jerk before that occurred, and he's a jerk since. And a bad thing happened to him, and it sucks. But also, he's a jerk before that happened. So, you know, I'm just saying, he's a jerk. And when you are like, okay, everybody, let's chill out and not have this big conversation, because everybody who holds the opposite opinion to me is an idiot who is immune to logic. Like, that's gonna, like, that's not a good way to get people not to be shitty to you. But when someone's like, I get trolled all the time, it's like, I don't think you do, dude. I think you're just a shithead and people respond in kind. It's that thing like I said, it's like, if everybody in your life is a jerk to you, then there's a decent possibility that you're the one making them that way towards you. Damn it, kill on the Big Bang Punch. $100,000 free money in the S adapter. Beautiful. I know, because it's called Gordon. But anyway, dude's a jerk. Much like Dr. Hell. Here we fucking go. You've remembered. Hell King Gordon Ramsay, damn, makes you think. The gods of the Mykenae's wrath. What do we get some info on this? You remember that you're a conduit of the Mykenae? So Baron Asher is Tristan and Isolde. Doctor, and their job is to resurrect the Mykenae, the big gods that Zeus is part of and betrayed to protect humanity because they're all shitheads. And Dr. Hell woke them up in the ruins of Bardos Island, and then yeah, the two half-destroyed mummies of man and woman just pushed them together and was like, that's fine. But he didn't do that. He did it to them. They were fine. It turns out that stupid magical, like god magic, doesn't just not work. He fucked them up. He withered their bodies on purpose because he's a jerk. Tsubasa Nishikori. Tsubasa, turns out she's a really good genetic scientist. Come on, give me the portrait. Give me the fucking portrait, you shithead. The one thing that can stop the Mykenae. Whoops. Turns out if that dude had mentioned that, we probably would have helped him, but he didn't, because he's a shithead. But I think, yeah, that's one way of putting it, Banjo. I don't know what it is, but just in time. Yeah, that's it, random count. Asher was a couple of super people who were good, like a priestess and her bodyguard of evil gods, and then Dr. Hell revived them and made him his servant so he could use them against them and all the knowledge and powers they have against the bad dudes. Prolonged battle without using Dragunium and Getter Rays. What? God's fighting against a demon. Black Mike Gain is an exact clone of regular Gain, so he's always going to let villains give their speech, and Ray doesn't do anything unless told. He feared my real purpose. Asher, you can't just revive evil gods. But unfortunately, it's on us this one. We fucked it. There better be a fucking portrait. Fuckers. Okay, I'm fucking finding it. Because that's not how that goes in the TV show. Obviously, he doesn't just blow up. Baron Asher is much more fucked up than that. So let's see if there's a gif of it. Although, like, I can just explain it and you can imagine it. Like, also, that's fine, you've all got imaginations that can capable of dealing with this. Well, there's a picture of Kiriko crying, but that's not Shin Mazinga Baron Ashura. Yeah, no, there's no thing. But yeah, they just split themselves in half. Like, one half grabs their half of the head and they just tear themselves straight down the middle in two. But hey, Zakameister, that's like the third time you've said a thing that I've obviously avoided saying for a reason. So, I don't know, maybe think about that. Last warning, probably. But yeah, they just tear themselves in half straight down the middle. Yeah, the Greek gods were actually aliens and they were all jerks, and Earth was going to be their staging point for some big war bullshit, and Zeus was like, actually humans are pretty good, we shouldn't just subjugate them and ruin all their lives. And the others disagreed and had a big fight. I got a really bad feeling about this, no shit, Yasu. Hell yeah. Oh, good dash. I can put that on Hayato and they can be fast. Wow, thanks, 9.